Guys, Zangiefsgym here. I am Timothy, and you are watching video 0.17 in my series on how to fight Zeku with Zangief. So 0.17, I'm covering the jumping medium kick. So we'll look at the neutral version, and we'll look at the jumping version of the jumping medium kick. When I say jumping, I mean forward jumping version of the medium kick. So just like I normally do, that way we can see both variations of it. Some moves are less likely to be used in a neutral jump, whereas some other jump attacks are best used in a forward motion. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, jumping medium kick. So, wow. So you can see here, because of the timing of when I actually programmed it, we're not even able to get hit by it. Okay, so this move is pretty much, he's almost vertical the entire time. Okay. There we go. Now we'll get hit. Okay. So 60 points of damage. Very, very vertical. 100 stun points. So again, about average for the medium level of power. This one is very dead on. So this is something that could be good if he's pretty much on top of you and he wants to come down without taking much risk. If he is above you and he doesn't want to be exposed, he could come right down on you with this one. So yeah, this is something that can be pretty much right on top of us. You can see how the range is very, very limited on this one. So this is going to be a specific use type maneuver. Only in select situations will he actually do this one, most likely. Although the forward movement one makes more sense. With the medium kick, that makes more sense because his range now is better. You can see how he's almost diagonal as he's hitting us. So he's more likely to hit with the jump-in version, forward jumping version, as opposed to the neutral. The neutral, he's almost vertical. And he's gonna have to be right on top of us. But this one he can use. He can outextend. He can. How can I say? He can throw this one out a little bit more readily because it's a little bit safer. But again, still, it's not. He's not super. He doesn't have tons of range on this. He still has to be more on top of us, and that's just the way this jumping medium kick is. He really has to be on top of us for this to really work. He's not going to hit us if we're out of his range. You know, like if I restart it and I backdash, say I see him and I backdash, he's not going to get us, right? He's also going to leap right over us if he tries to do the forward version. So he's going to have to be selective about this. When he uses this, he's got to be selective. But it looks like the forward jumping version would be a little bit more beneficial to him because the neutral jump, we literally have to be right underneath him for this jumping medium kick to actually land. So Zeku is a pretty cool character, pretty unique. He's got a lot of variety of moves. Seems like his normals are pretty sound and pretty well intact. You can see where some of them we've gone over will be more beneficial than the others. I can see this medium kick's gonna be a little more situational, but he's better off with the jump-in medium kick than he is the neutral jump medium kick, because again, the neutral is gonna have to be more on top of us. And if that's really the case, we're gonna have to be like in his face, and then he jumps out of the way. With the neutral jump, he jumps out of our grab. Like if we were gonna, I think of a situation like I'm gonna SBD him, and he jumps about the same time, so he dodges the bullet, and then he hits us. See if I can do this. Yep, like that, just like that, exactly. We go to SPD, he foresees us doing it because we've been doing it a couple times or whatever, so he jumps, he plays the bait and switch game. He's like, you can come get me, sure, come grab me, I'm not gonna jump, I promise. And then just as soon as we go for it, he jumps over the top of us and comes down with that kick. So that's when it'll be very, very useful in a case where, oh yeah, so here's a good scenario, right? So he does wake up. So we just got up off the ground, right? We're just getting up off the ground. He jumps just as we're getting up, and he comes right back down on top of us with this jumping neutral medium kick. That would be a beautiful example of when this move would really shine. Hit us on the top of the head, 60 points of damage, 100 points of stun damage, and it's very fast, so he's got a good recovery on it. Very, very quick into something else. Alright, well that will do it, guys, for 0.17 jumping medium kick. Again, in the future I will cover more specific strategies, but I just kind of threw one in there for you, so there you go. Cool. I hope this helps you guys a lot. Thank you so much for following me along with Zeku on this journey of learning him and learning how to fight him with Zangief.